Smooth, smooth, invite me. Wait, you already warped where? Oh, okay. Well, then I guess Junior invite me back, or I guess Junior invite Smooth invite me, and well, no, wait. Yeah, Smooth invite me, and then Junior just invite Chi, and then we'll figure it out afterwards, just so we can get out there. I guess I technically don't need an invite, but at least Chi can get an invite. Oh, well then just invite me. Then just invite me back in a second once you guys teleport. I was trying to help people. I was playing 14 for a bit over the past few weeks, but then the Horizon itch came back, and now it's on pause again. I understand the Final Fantasy 11 itch all too well. You said I needed 63 for Wednesday. Yeah, but it's Sunday, Ark. You got a few more days. But knowing Dawn Trails sucks, maybe meh. I mean, it's weird, right? Because I personally hate, like, the story was not good. I do not like the job design this expansion. Like, all the new job abilities are just like, you press another button off your 2-minute cooldown. There's nothing, like, cool and exciting. But the fights themselves are pretty fun. So it's a weird balance where, like, if you care about the content and want to raid, it's fun. But if you care about the story and everything else in the game, it feels like it suffers. It's a filler expansion, but it doesn't need to be. But getting Mr. Rogers' hello neighborhood, a kind and caring word. Yes. A few days to farm Gil for G-Horn. Yeah, remember, we're farming for my relic first, Arc. And then we'll work on G-Horn. Well, didn't they end the original story arc with Endwalker? They had the opportunity to start something amazing. Yeah, they did, but like they went into it. They went the writers and the team essentially went into it by saying, you can invite me back, Junior. By saying that it's a filler expansion. Like the writers and staff thought the same thing that the users did, saying this is a filler expansion. Right? Which is weird because you don't, just because it's a filler expansion doesn't mean it has to be a filler story, right? You can still create a story and have a driving narrative towards a goal and make like a self-contained story interesting. Like I'm pretty like the opening story to Heaven's Ward is pretty interesting. Dawn Trail, yeah, is basically Stormblood tier. Yeah, but the problem, Xeno, is even Stormblood was pushing you towards a goal, though. You know, it was developing the greater narrative of the war with Garlemald, you know, or Garlemald, whatever the fuck you say the nation, right? And seeing how like other nations were impacted by that. This was like, we're introducing you some new people and stuff, but you don't really care, and we don't develop them, and we really shittily stay everything. So I'll get it as filler, and then when I buy the next axe pack instead, maybe. The thing I'm super excited about, though, Dynamis, and I'm trying to make sure I'm ready for, is when the next patch comes out, the 24-man raid is going to be Final Fantasy 11 themed. So everyone mostly given the excuse that it's the first new story setting up the next, but that's BS because most first movies are better than sequels. That's a really good point, baby. And like I said, I think it's BS also because you could make a good story that's brand new and related to nothing else, and they did not. They're meant to draw you in, exactly. So they got to really make the patch story really big. Yeah, and you know, the problem is, right? All of these stories, like, they're done like a year in advance, right? So the first expansion, the 0.1 patch, that story is already written before they heard people complaining about not liking the story, right? So there is not time for them to change and pivot, right? You just have to hope that they set up something good and have that ready for the next patch. Otherwise, it's going to be a really long expansion. And with what we saw, the worst part, I don't want to spoil it for people that haven't done the story, but the absolute worst part of the story is that, like, it starts off really low and then it starts building to a crescendo. And right when it hits that hype peak where you're like, oh, the story went somewhere, they just crash it right again. It's insane. Hey, Drama, thank you so much for the follow, dude. And it's just it's crazy how they did that. Like they hit a point where the story got interesting and I was like leaning forward in my chair, let's go, this is exciting. And then they immediately pulled you out of it. Is 14 like 11 where Square only gave a crap what JP players thought? Or they actually take the NA criticism? Ooh. I kind of think, Dynamis, that from what I've seen, and I don't have my like, ear to the ground much anymore with FF14, but from the experience I've had with the game, when the NA community complains about something, nothing changes. But if the JP community then changes about that, then complains about something, um it gets fixed. Well, with the people signed up, we're probably doing rocks. We're doing Temenos afterwards. Well, there's one floor where it's random chests. The other floor is you only get to pick one chest per floor, so not really reset chest opportunity. JP player base isn't making them the chunk of the money. Yeah, but that doesn't change them from who they listen to, you know? Look, I'm telling you, when I met Yoshi P in person, he tried to act like I wasn't speaking English. You guys selling any upgrade items? We're probably selling a bunch, Bozen. I don't have a list that we're selling. We're doing Ultima, so it's gonna, or Omega, so it's gonna be random upgrade pieces, though. But if you want to, you're welcome to come out. Okay. We'll be doing Temenos afterwards. Right, I'm entering. You get in?
Yeah, I'm in.
My party's in. My party's in. Nice, smooth, nice. I love this. Our black mages just go ham. But we gotta make sure they don't go too ham. They can only go so much ham. There's only so much ham you can put in a sandwich. But I mean, baby, it's been a lot of Japanese game developers are just now realizing exactly what you're talking about, and it's taken them a long time to get to that point where like, they like when a game in Japan sells like 1 million copies, it's a huge deal. Like to JP market, like that's huge for a Japanese game. Um, and they're starting to realize like how much money they're making from other places, and maybe they should be developing stuff towards that side of it a little bit. Although the extreme goes the other way also, where sometimes they go a little too hard with that, and you lose a little bit of the game identity. What is happening to you? Get stunned. I stop nuking. Force him to pod. You're probably not going to buy the next 14 expansion. I'm gonna be honest, baby. I really didn't want to buy this one. I just thought it would be kind of fun to stream, and I was excited about the 11 expansion, right? I kind of regret wasting time playing it, I'm having fun. I'm having fun leveling jobs with Sammy. Yeah. Yeah, kill it. Smooth, go in there. Shoot. Hit it. No, like physically. Force a phase change. Oh, that's a good start. No, people are trying to get them fixed. Get it down 25, yeah. Right, pod. How is Summoner Horizon? It's just if you know what Summoner is in retail, it's that but better. It's better than retail Final Fantasy 11 or retail Summoner. It has cool little tweaks where they gave, like, I'm gonna do it right here, Dynamis. They gave Leviathan AoE refresh on Springwater. So at level 47, the Springwater gives you 2 MP a tick refresh. So Summoner can be used in a, like, it's like a mini bard with how you can buff. And then it's just like the king of endgame jobs where you can do threatless damage, you know? You're tired of the same formula, I get it. You're not coming back until people start raving about it like they did in Shadowbringers? Well, they need to get the chick that wrote Shadowbringers and Endwalker back to write the story again. You could tell, like, I fucking loved Endwalker's story, but everything after the main story of Endwalker was so bad. And I kept telling Sammy, and like, I was talking to people on stream when I was doing it. I'm like, this is getting worse. This is getting worse. Like, this story isn't good. What are they trying to set up? And then sure enough, it never got better. And Dawn Trail was the exact same writing team. Do you still have to level Summoner as a bargain bin white mage? No, you do not. Trust me, I leveled Summoner to 75. I remember hitting 75 in the Mire, doing an Imp and Flytrap party on Summoner. Just, like, crying while I cure 3 people. So you're like what X-Light's saying, you're essentially like kind of like a magic bard, if you will. Or you get invited to Black Mage Burns, and what Black Mage Burns are, they have 4 Black Mages and 2 Summoners, and 1 Summoner pulls, and then the other Summoner opens a skill chain. You have the Summoners make a skill chain, and the Black Mages nuke the mobs down. So you don't even need to cure ever most of the time as Summoner now. And Black Mage Burns start getting lots of XP and go fast. Astral Leather. So yeah, I mean, it's Summoner, it's like it's retail Summoner, but better and easier to level. And if you do the Uligard burns, all you do is Blood Pack. Yeah, that's the dream, the X-Light, right? That's the actual dream. Hey, what's up, Magic Dragon? How are you doing today? Were you streaming today, or was it last night that I saw you streaming? I don't remember. Time has become a blur with Final Fantasy XI. I have to base my memory off of what I was doing in Final Fantasy XI to figure out what's going on. You get random party invites on your Summoner on like 75? I'm doing good. I was on last night and today. Ah, okay. So maybe it was both I was seeing it. I got burnt out and ended stream a little early too, though. Oh no, burnt out on Final Fantasy XI. Oh god, that was scary.
Crab, please. Crab.
Hugin?
Frightened. Crab.
Wait.
And.
Am I? Hugin, am I reading that right? Did you just sub for 6 months? Resubscribed for 6 months at tier 1. That's a lot of months. The fuck? Thank you, Hugin. Crab. Everyone loves the crab. Oh, it was on your alt in the 60s? Ah, okay.
Crab. Frightened.
You assume it was for Black Mage Burns, you just don't even respond to them? I can't be bothered to respond. I subscribed to a few of you guys for 6 months, yeah, especially in September. Ah, that makes sense. That makes sense. It's
Crab,
September,
please,
guys, so you can
crab,
sub
crab.
cheaper? Question
Frighten.
mark? Is that what it is?
Crab.
Prices are so low. I don't know.
Crab.
Watching stream while pooping? Don't at me. Added you. It's discounted a decent amount? Wow. There you go, guys. Remember, you can
Crab, please.
subscribe at a discounted amount too.
Crab.
All everyone. Shameless.
Crab.
You do it all the time? Oh, well, thank you. There's a pod. I don't know what I'm doing. I literally have nothing to do. I'm just stalling.
Crab. Frighten.
While we wait for,
I went to the fridge to get a snack and,
Sean, I'm right here.
you weren't there.
Sean, I've been here the whole time. You guys having fun? Are you guys having fun here, crabbing around? Iris gets back from a cruise and just comes back and spams crabs. Your dog is freaking out because of the crab spam? Are you raw Dynamis, are you raw dogging the open mic, like the open headset, just audio blaring everywhere? I now only have 238K, still working on reducing it. You gotta reduce it a lot more than that. Speakers max volume. Pump it. Time to ban? Wait, who are we banning? Oh, we're banning Iris so that she can't use the crabs? Smart, Sean, smart. That's how we take the crabs out of the economy. You guys just won't let me breathe, will you? I don't know, I'm gonna recast re-raise. I'm gonna, like, write in my diary about what was going on today. Dear Diary, today I got my ninja to level 49. It was an awful experience. Ninja is a weird job. Oh, I almost have my ninjutsu capped? I'm like 2 or 3 levels off cap for it? That's kind of cool, right? Towards the end of our XP party, I started landing hojos. Dear Diary, crab. Sorry, excuse me, can you stop talking? You're interrupting the crabs. Yeah, where have you been?
He says it's so that he can not have to heal these fuckers as much.
And you missed 7. DA started going sub-summoner to give aerial armor to people, and then it saved me because Junior tried to eagle eye shot me once, and it got blocked by a shadow. You should have aimed better. Last I played at launch, and I was leveling goldsmithing, looking at the auction house now, the entire market has collapsed. What happened? It's weird, right? Like, you compare Horizon to a retail server, there's a lot more crafters, and the server is a lot more top heavy. So there's a lot more people hitting all of the crafting markets. Combined with the fact that people know what they need and what they want, and either crafting it themselves or competing to craft, right? So markets are just like tanked on like most crafting stuff. I still stand behind the notion that Eagle Eye Shot should bypass shadows due to it being pinpoint calculated shot. If you're gonna call it Eagle Eye Shot, so consumable crafting it is then. I mean, there's definitely markets you can find, but I feel like on retail, goldsmithing was a notorious really hard craft. Like goldsmithing was a notorious, like, overcamped craft, and I feel like it's even worse here. Like cooking's a shit show. Like my chef is like 99.7. One day I'll hit 100, but like competing for like food markets is insane. But if you know what you're doing crafting, which I don't, you can make a killing. Still. One day I'll become a skilled crafter. One day. If you don't know Hocho, some markets are just not worth entering into cooking. Okay, but Zeno, in all honesty, what is Hocho good for? Hocho's good for carbonara and what? Like, it's really good for carbonara, right? But carbonara is the most bullshit synth in the entire fucking game because to reliably make carbonara, you need 3 different cooks because you need to make fucking stone cheese and buffalo jerky, and if you HQ that, you're fucked. So you gotta have chefs specifically placed leveling wise, or like mules specifically placed leveling wise with cooking to make those ingredients. Otherwise, you HQ them and can't use it. Ah, so annoying. Tier 2 on carb and tier 3 ginger and wizard. Yeah, that's the only thing I could saw. That's the only thing I can see that they help. They added items that let you that won't let you HQ, but those aren't out yet, right? And that's not even wings, right? Or not even treasures. You won't get that in treasures, right? You kind of regret going cooking from really early, but not fast enough. Yeah. Yeah, it's late wings. Ugh. Oh, shit, Omega? Yeah, dude, we're very slowly killing Omega, Kupo. Many other things, too. One of my buddies is big into the market, working it and making tons of gil. Dude, Zeno, can you have him DM me and tell me what he's using to make money? I won't overcamp it. I just want to finish my relic. You just got another raid thingy? Did you get tons of fatty XP? Kinda? You made very so sad. You're slowing down a bit. I'm 95. Agala is 90 to 97. Ooh. And you're just getting the raw XP from doing it? Is that really better than just doing, like, the bonus roulettes and shit? Yes. Most XP in the shortest time. Oh, so you're talking XP for time? Interesting. It's the XP plus the Azima's earring and food. Huh. That's very interesting. Okay. Huh. I need to spend a weekend grinding out fates to get max level in all the areas for fates in 14. Oh, I don't want to do that. It's so boring. You have to use the earring or it's probably not worth it. Some of the best things to craft are ingredients other people need instead of end products because people are notoriously lazy. Not really, Dynamis. I know what you're talking about, like, making like dark steel or dark steel ingots, right? Type of thing, but Hocho for pet food Zeta or ginger cookies. Now, are you NPCing the Zeta X-Lite? Haven't even touched Picto/Viper, not liking the style of those at them at the moment. I really liked Picto. Viper confuses me. Pet food Zeta. Oh, I could see Zeta being a cheap one. Okay. That is Biss food for 75 era. Yeah, but are Beastmasters pumping that? Viper is super easy. I don't understand. Yeah, I hit a button and like 15 buttons light up, but like they keep lighting up no matter what I do. And I'm like, what the hell am I supposed to press? Also, I haven't done the Viper quest, so I'm probably missing a crucial ability. Dude, I started leveling Reaper like last weekend with Sammy, and I'm like, what am I doing wrong with Reaper? I never go into like the shadowy mode. I've seen all the Reapers go like Super Saiyan shadow mode. Why can I not do that? And then I'm looking through my job list and I'm like, End Shroud. Okay, that sounds like what I want. Why don't I have this? And I'm like, oh, I never did the quest. I don't know if you can NPC print because 153 gil per synth and HQ is usually 6. So 900 gil on 1 synth is not a lot. No, that's not a lot. I think they're good jobs and do great damage, but my biggest issue is they let you be starting at 80. There's no fun in basically being given near job level cap, having every damn skill and no idea what the fuck from learning from one. Yeah, dude, it's weird, Zeno. I don't disagree with you. Like, the learning aspect is weird, where you got to sit there for like a training dummy for a bit to try to like figure out what you're doing. But the flip side of that, right, is starting at 1 would take you forever to level the job, and I think that's what they're trying to, alleviate. You haven't done any Viper quests other than the quest to unlock them? Still got it to 100? There's literally a quest that gives you an ability, I'm 99% sure, like immediately afterwards. Nope, really? Okay, am I wrong then? Okay, maybe I just don't, like I said, I've never spent time trying to learn Viper. I don't have a clue how it works or what it is. But I'm not leveling it yet either. I just leveled it from 80 to 90 purely from doing the elephant daily quest every day while leveling other stuff. I thought there was a quest for Awaken. See, that's what I'm thinking. There's something too, Smarty. That would make sense because I feel like I'm missing a button on Viper. It just feels like I should have something happen, and it doesn't. The Elephant Tribe quest 80 90, you'll get like half a level a day. Yeah, it's like it's free XP, right? It gives me something to do. The one where you turn all blue and fiery? I don't think I ever turned blue and fiery, so I don't think I have that yet. Can confirm, I am not blue and or fiery. I never ever did any Viper quest. Once I got the job at 80, I have all abilities. Are you, Kupo? Kupo, don't make me log in right now and show that there's a quest that I think gives an ability. Don't make me do it, Kupo. Someone Google it for me so I don't need to log in. Music's cursed? Really? Okay, fine. Fixing it. Thank you, Bosun. Unless I did one more after you get it opened that I did and forgot. Oh, shit. Kupo's backpedaling. I'll find out the next time I get a chance to play. Just for you, Kupo. I'll log in and I'll try to see if I have the quest that gives a... Because I want to say Pictomancer had a job quest that gave an ability. Chat, I'm bored. I'm just gonna melee Omega a bit here. Ten minutes left. Only 10 more minutes of holding the monster, waiting for more drops. I will state this: I never once had to ever do any quests in all of Dawn Trail to gain any of my job abilities. Well, Kupo, they've gotten rid of that. They got rid of that like in Shadowbringers, I think, right? They moved away from having job quests that gave you abilities. And they just made it like role quests that told a story. And I haven't even done any role quests for this expansion. Crabs? Carrot is taking my crab, so he's taking your crab stuff. Make him stop. What the fuck? Carrot's taking my gill? That's bullshit. Yep. Yep. Same, I haven't done any, and sadly, I don't even really fucking want to. It's, it's weird, too, because if they wanted people to care about the story, they could have voiced it, right? And they're non-voiced dialogue here. I'm gonna see if I have the bug chat. So last I checked, I don't think it's gotten fixed yet. So if you have the combination of two items, right? So if you have the carbuncle cuffs, which give you, I think so. Yeah,